Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at basically where you should be spending your red stones, otherwise known as select dragon stones, or the real name of the stones, and basically who you should be spending them on. Now they've added a couple new characters, changed the format a little bit, which is fine. Basically, you have 3 tiers of how to use your stone. You have characters that will cost you 3 of your red stones, which is all of them. Characters that will cost you 2 of your red stones, and characters that will cost you 1 redstone each, which obviously would be more enticing, I guess. The 2 redstone packs are select packs of characters, and although they have value, I'm going to outright just state that I don't think it's worth it. A lot of them are good starter packs for players. If you had to choose one, I would choose the Goku one, because I just think the Universe 7 Goku has a better leader skill, and I think fits onto the Universe Reps team, which I think is slightly better, but it's much for muchness. Personally, I would focus on either picking up the Super ECAs or picking up the Dokkan Festival units for 3 stones. So basically the goal is to essentially pick the best economical selection, and I personally think that is choosing 3 super EZA units, so 3 of the 1 stone units. It just helps your box more because these units are not on a ton of banners, and generally speaking they're great auxiliary units to categories. With that being said, it's not a crime to pick up a 3 stone unit, as there are some really good selections there. So, don't feel bad if you picked up a 3 stone unit. It is definitely worth your time. And don't feel bad if you pick up a 2 stone pack and a SEZA unit. You need to pick these based on, what you're missing. So there's no ways I can definitively tell you, this is a full list of exactly what to pick in exact order. But I will definitely give you the best idea on what you should be picking. And starting with the 1 stone selections, we'll take a look at Strength Gogeta. Strength Gogeta is really, really good. I think he's actually a bit underrated. I think he's very solid, great support, great flexi unit, great second, third slot. He's on currently the strongest teams in the game. Kaioken Goku is the most recent SEZA, and he looks more than fine. Looks very, very good on paper. We'll have to see him in action tomorrow, but he does look really solid. So I'm, very happy with Goku. I think he's a really, really good unit. I think he looks solid, and he's going to fit on the teams that are getting the big buffs this celebration. The next couple picks are characters that are more for extreme-based teams or extreme-based sides or categories, and it's very debatable whether you should pick these up. These teams require you to have all the best picks. Buuhan is great, but you need to have Tech Janemba or Physical Janemba. Physical Buu is good, but you need to have him pretty much rainbow, and you gotta have, again, really strong extreme choices. Gotenks is a good pick. I think he's fairly flexible. He, can get caught out, but I think overall he has some really cool, neat RNG gimmicks to him. Kid Buu, like I said, needs dupes, but is great support that's useful for a ton of content outside of super hard content anyway, nuking challenges, etc, etc. Then you have the Beerus, who I think is really good. He's kind of like a movie boss, this planetary destruction tied unit though, but I do think he is very good. You can pick him up. It's not like he's going to let you down or anything. And then we have the Strength Broly, who is a great support who can give the category of planetary destruction, movie bosses, pretty much any kind of great level of support that he can give. Like I mentioned, there are the 2 stone packs. Go crazy if you want them. I think they're okay, but personally, I would rather just use the stones on other units that I think are just better overall for 3 stones in total. I think you rather, if you've got all the SEZA units, rather just pick up a 3 stone unit maybe. I think it's just better for you. Now, some of the 3 stone units are good and useful, like Kiowai, Margarita, but you shouldn't pick them up because you should be using your 3 stone unit skill or stones to pick up a unit with a great leader skill, as well as being a good unit in general, because that's what's really going to help you, especially for new players. So Kefla, incredibly strong, amazing unit. She synergizes well with hit. She falls on the Universe 6 and some of the power team. She's there for Goku for hit. Her own leader skill is pretty good. She's really, really solid. She pairs up incredibly well with a bunch of the other Universe 6 units you can see for 3 stones. So Vados, Caulifla, Kale. Now, I wouldn't recommend picking up those 3 with the red stones, but it's more just pointing out that she synergizes really well with them, and they are really solid. Bardock, his leader skill is too limited, although I do think he's not a bad unit. Then into Gotenks, I think has a pretty solid leader skill, special pose and youth, and he's still pretty solid, I would say. I don't want to say he's amazing still, but I think he's still pretty good. And I think he meshes really well on the Majin Buu Saga team as a potential floater when you need him. So I do like him. Like, I do think he's still solid. Then we have the Tech Buu. These guys are good. Like, good. And they really help you out with that aforementioned uncontrollable power, worldwide chaos, kind of Majin Buu Saga team. And then we have the Tech Gohan, Ultimate Gohan. Very good unit. Very solid. Very reliable, good in long events. He can get caught out now in a couple events, but he's still really, really good. And he leads Hybrid Sands, which makes him a very solid pick. And then we have Goten, Trunks, and Krillin. A very, very solid unit. Not necessarily the greatest lead, and still sometimes a bit strange and awkward to use, depending on which unit you have. But a really, really, really good pick. So just to recap, it's Kefla, Gotenks, Buu, Ultimate Gohan, and then the Kamehameha trio. And then on the 1 stone side, it is Beerus, Broly, Gotenks, Gogeta, SSBK Goku, and Buuhan. That's the best for me. There's some great picks outside of that, like Goku Black is great. Any of the Super Easy A's is pretty much great. So don't feel pressured, and you can always wait till you finish your summons, wait. The longer you wait with your redstones, just don't let them expire, but the longer you wait, the more information you have, the better your choice selection will be made. That's always the number 1 rule with redstones. So yeah, bye.